Hey guys, SpinoDude here, and today I am starting up something very exciting on the channel. The good people at Safari Ltd reached out to me and asked me to be part of their #HowISafari campaign. Now you're probably wondering, what is #HowISafari? It's Safari Ltd's new initiative that they are kicking off this month that shows off the different ways that fans use their awesome toys. So I am very excited because every single Monday on SpinoDude Reviews, there will be a brand new Safari Ltd video for their #HowISafari campaign. A big thank you to Safari Ltd for supplying me with the models for the reviews, and a big thank you to Maid for sending me the first batch of figures. Now I did not do an unboxing video of the first batch of figures because I want to keep the first batch a surprise, but today we're going to be starting off the reviews with this model, so Marvin, bring it out. Thank you, Marvin. So today guys, we are going to be taking a look at this. It is the beautiful 2016 Safari Ltd Plesiosuchus. I've been looking forward to this model ever since I saw the first images of it, so I cannot wait to take a closer look at this figure. So without further ado, let's start with the review. Before we start taking a closer look at the figure, here are a few quick facts about Plesiosuchus itself. Plesiosuchus manselli means near crocodile. It was a seagoing crocodile relative that lived in England of the late Jurassic period. It could grow up to a whopping 17 feet long, and it was carnivorous. The first fossil of Plesiosuchus was found in the 1860s, where they found just the skull. When it was discovered, scientists thought it was a species of pliosaur. But with further research, they concluded it was a member of the Metriorhynchid group, a group of seagoing crocodiles that included Metriorhynchus. They were probably fast swimmers, using their muscular tails to reach incredible speeds underwater when pursuing prey. So without further ado guys, let's start taking a closer look at this fantastic seagoing predator. Starting off at the head sculpt, you can see the lovely color scheme that they've given this aquatic predator. I love the mix of the brown on top with the orange, and it even looks somewhat reddish in some areas. I like the detail of the ridges in front of the eyes here. You can see the nostrils carved out on the front of the snout. Very thin crocodilian-like snout that we see in most Metriorhynchids. You can see the quite thick white teeth there that are individually sculpted and painted. Those look pretty good. Unfortunately, the gum line was painted in white when the teeth were being colored. Sometimes that can't be helped when they're making models like this that are at a smaller scale. You can see the gaping jaws there that look really cool, opened wide. The interior of the mouth has been sculpted and painted in a fleshy pink color. You can see the tongue under there and the roof of the mouth. All the way back into the throat. It goes pretty far back, which is pretty neat. The eye has been painted in a glossy black and yellow paint to give it a genuine wet look. And you can even see the ear detail on the back of the skull there, which is really cool. One thing I want to say is I love the finish over the paint on this model. It really gives it an aquatic look, like it was pulled straight out of the water. It looks really awesome. Moving down the neck, you can see some wrinkles and folds in where the skull connects to the neck there. You can see some dark gray and blackish stripes starting to come into the body. It looks really cool. Down here at the very small front flipper, you can see the wrinkled skin where it connects to the body there, and some nice black stripes on the flipper. Looks really cool. Moving down the body, you can see how this darker brown color just sort of comes down and transitions into the yellowy orange. That looks really cool. You can see some baggy skin hanging in between the flippers there. See the fin detail on the end of the flipper there, pretty cool. See the 3 black stripes there. These are probably more muscular like the tail because it helped it propel itself through the water. See some nice wrinkled skin around the back flipper there. Moving up the tail, you can see a nice curve going up. Pretty consistent detail, not too much detail in the overall sculpt because most aquatic life was pretty smooth. Moving up the tail more, you can see more black stripes, and you can see how the brown color from its back slowly fades off into the yellow color at the tail fluke here. The tail fluke looks really nice. Flipping over to the other side, you can see a nice curve in the tail fluke there. There's more of a brown color on this side. Moving down this side of the tail, you can see more of the black stripes. Nice curve in the tail here if you look on the top of the model. I love the pose. Moving down to the right back flipper, you can see more wrinkled skin where it connects to the body there. The longer back flipper, of course, that helped it propel itself through the water. The black stripes. You can see the flipper detail on the end of the limb there. Moving up the body, you can see more of the blackish stripes there. See more wrinkled skin on this side connecting the flippers together. You can see the very tiny front flipper on the other side over here with the wrinkled skin around it where it connects to the body. Looks really good. Moving back up into the neck area, you can see where the skin gets really wrinkled here because the head is turning off to the right. I think that's a really good realistic touch that they put into it. And we're back up to the head sculpt that we saw earlier. I think I like this side a little bit better than this side because this side it looks like the eye is sort of looking behind it. I think I sort of like this side better with the eyes looking forward. As far as scientific accuracy goes with this model, great job once again, Safari Ltd. I give you an A+. I can really tell, especially with your more recent models, that you're really studying these animal skeletons because I really see nothing wrong with the accuracy of this model. It looks almost identical to all the reconstructions I've seen. The teeth are a little thick, but at this scale there's not much else you can do for making teeth. So great job, Safari Ltd. So you're probably wondering just how big this model is, so Marvin, bring out the ruler. Thank you, Marvin. Alright, we have our trusty flexi ruler now, so in terms of the length from the top of the tail fluke all the way to the tip of the snout, we are looking at exactly 7 inches, and in terms of the highest point, which is the top of the tail fluke, we are looking at almost 2 inches. For comparison, here's the 2016 Safari Ltd. Plesiosuchus with another Jurassic predator, the Guanlong. If you want to see the review for this cunning little carnivore, link is down below. Now these two creatures both lived in the Jurassic period, but naturally Guanlong was land-dwelling and Plesiosuchus was an ocean dweller, so it's highly unlikely that these two would have met up, especially since Guanlong lived in China and Plesiosuchus lived in England. Next up for comparison, here's the Safari Ltd. Plesiosuchus next to the Safari Ltd. Dracorex. This one was recently reviewed on the channel. If you want to see the review, link is down below. I think these two look good together, but then again we have another land-dwelling animal, and this one was from the Cretaceous period, and then we have an ocean-dwelling animal that was from the Jurassic period. They look good for display next to each other anyway. And finally, for comparison, here is the Safari Ltd. Plesiosuchus next to the 2015 Safari Ltd. Nazutoceratops. I absolutely love this piece. If you want to see the review for this, link is down below. There's something about these two pieces that look really good on display next to each other. But again, Nazutoceratops lived on land and lived in the Cretaceous period. Plesiosuchus lived in the Jurassic period and was probably mostly an ocean dweller. But it doesn't mean that you can't have them together on your shelf for display. Well, there we go, guys. That was today's look at Safari Ltd.'s 2016 Plesiosuchus. I really like this piece. I was looking forward to reviewing it ever since I saw the first images of it. If you want to get this model yourself, go to safarilimited.com, link is in the description. And also check out their Facebook page and other social media for more information about the #HowISafari campaign. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like down below and subscribe for more. Leave a comment on your opinion on this creature. Also tell me if you're excited for a new Safari Ltd. video every single week. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.